Antonio Tarver rules the light heavyweight division now. What a statement by Antonio Tarver.
I was kind of like forced to be in a position of responsibility early on. I was, you know, the man of the house. Ironically, that was my nickname coming up, man, so it was fitting.
He was always like a protector, so that's why, you know, he always had that nickname as man, because he was like the little man of the house.
He was talked about how he had a vision. He was going to buy me this big old beautiful house with these big old gates. And I goes, well, what are you going to do? Oh, he's saying, I don't know, but I'm going to be famous.
I was winning different medals and trophies, and my mom was very, very proud of me. And I was proud of myself because that was the first moment that I felt that I was achieving something.
He had strived and worked so hard in sports. And he was, I guess, expecting a scholarship to college. After that didn't go through, he came out of high school a little depressed.
I've always been the one to make plans for the future, you know. And when things didn't work out for me, you know, it was tough. I became a father at a young age, and the pressures of being responsible for my son and at the same time still being the backbone of my family, you know, it was a lot of pressures, a lot of stress. I never knew the power that a substance, you know, like cocaine had on a person. And I attempted to use this stuff, and it took a toll on me, and I hurt my mom tremendously.
He said he was on drugs, and you know, I just broke down and I started crying. It's like, what? Like something went straight through my heart. You're the only son. I say, I called you my man ever since you was a little kid. I said, you got now to turn this thing around, or you can just fall by the wayside.
You know, I had to go through that in order to build a character and really ask myself, you know, what are you going to do with your life? You know what I mean? You have a son now. I mean, this was my shorty, man. This was my opportunity to be the dad that I never had. And I wasn't going to let him down. And not to mention, you know, who's going to be there for mom? You know what I'm saying? I was all we had. It was one of those turning points in my life, and we haven't looked back. I've done it now, so I'm very proud. I'm very proud being the only son, being the only man. I really can say that I'm a great dad, you know, because I've always wanted to be different than what I was accustomed to.
I think he really makes an effort to be the best father that he can to those kids.
I've seen a lot and have done a lot, and boxing has given me so much. It's about their future now, and that's why we're working so hard to make sure that their future will be set. That's my inspiration.